Hi, welcome everybody. How y'all doing today? Welcome to my show, The Hasan Show, with your boy Hasan hosting it. How y'all doing today? Just 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry about that, you guys. But today's topic, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna give you guys a rundown. I know you guys seen me just the other day, making a video towards I don't even know her name. I'm not even gonna say her name because I don't even know her name. It's a girl that was hating on one of my favorite singer of all time, Beyonce. Giselle knows. I love you so much, B. I love all you guys, the Carter family, Blue Ivy, everybody. But yeah, I made a video, to her. So if you guys can, check it out and subscribe to me. And also you guys can follow me on Twitter at HASANTHEGREAT. That's Hasan the Great on my Twitter page. So, guys, hit me up and, maybe, follow me. I'll follow you guys back and we can all have a conversation or whatever, how we do. I want to give a shout out to the Kevin and Mikhail show because they really did inspire me to go against, what everybody else think and, create my own show and talk about, different topics and different things that I more or less go throughout my day or just see, web media, plugging up artists, which hopefully one day I can get a check for that. But I want to, thank you guys for coming before me and really, showing for our community and stuff like that, different things like that. I really appreciate y'all and I really look up to you guys. So I want to show my token appreciation because I've been watching you guys for a couple of years now, and now I just really decided like, well, go ahead and do it. You can do it. And also I want to let you guys know to go see Miss Tiffany Thornton, aka Selena. Go see her on her video blog. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I can let you guys know all of that. So thank you very much. I'm gonna start off. My first topic of the Hasan show is we're gonna start off talking about this whole thing with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj skipping out on the Summer Jam tour, basically pulling out of the Summer Jam tour because of a DJ Rosenberg or whatever his name is for Hot 97. He came on the stage because I watched it on Ustream because I wasn't able to go. But he came on Ustream basically on the stage and said all about, I know you guys, are you guys real hip-hop fans out there? I see y'all sprinkled amongst the crowd, and he was like, we gonna get down to the real hip-hop. I know y'all girls is here for Nicki Minaj. And he was like, but forget all that pop stuff. We're gonna go to the real essence of hip hop. And then he introduced a couple of artists or whatever or whatnot. And obviously Nicki Minaj, I'm not for sure, I don't want to confirm and say Nicki Minaj was upset, but her camp was, as far as Lil Wayne and the rest of Young Money, which I'm kind of sure that she might have been upset, but I don't want to speak for Nicki Minaj because I didn't hear it come out of Nicki Minaj's mouth that she was upset, so she pulled the plug or whatnot. But I did, see on Twitter that she basically said Lil Wayne was like, well, you can't do the show. And with that being said and done, I kind of personally think that I don't think that should have happened. Because I'm a fan of music, and I did, when I was staying in Michigan, I went to go see Young Money with, the whole Young Money tour or whatnot. And right before Nicki Minaj dropped her first album, Pink Friday. And since then, I went to go see Nicki Minaj, what is it? This was two times, I want to say I believe. I seen her on the Britney Spears tour, and also, the tour with Young Money with Chanel and Lil Twist and all of them. And I mean, she did an okay job the first time because it really wasn't her set. but she did a good job. But with the Britney Spears, you kind of got to know who Nicki Minaj more or less was than anything. But I honestly feel as though that shouldn't have been done. That was kind of unprofessional. In a way, I can understand. I'm not just saying that. I'm not bashing her. I'm not just saying that she's unprofessional and all it, and you know, or whatnot. But I feel as though, as a group, as a company of Young Money, like that was kind of unprofessional. Yeah, they said and disrespected Nicki Minaj. He said that it wasn't pop, but he didn't call her out her name. He didn't call her, you know, anything out of her name to really feel like more or less disrespect. It was kind of a opinion, and look, it's from a straight guy, so most straight guys kind of really don't listen to Nicki Minaj or like that, so they do feel as though some of her music is kind of popish, which she do have a couple of pop records on there, but she's also a hip-hop artist. I feel as though Nicki Minaj should have came out there, not just to you know, go against the grain or whatnot, but I feel like she should have came out there just to be like, you know, perform. And if they feel like your stuff is pop, girl, or whatever, is not good, it's pop, it's whack, and all of this, you show them something different. You don't just be like, well, I'm not gonna perform because they said that's like my stuff is pop, because then you letting them win at the end of the day. I mean, you were headlining the show, so that says enough right there. If you're the headliner, obviously y'all paying me to come headline, so if it's pop or whatnot, y'all still playing my stuff. You know what I mean? And you could have switched it up on them. I mean, you got a lot of hip-hop songs that straight cut edge rap. You could have dropped all of them if that's what you felt like it. Or if you wanted to sit up there and do pop your whole segment, you can, because why? You the headliner. They paying you. All these people is coming to see you. I know if I was a fan of, I mean, I am like a fan of Nicki Minaj, you know, I do appreciate her music, but I got friends that are really like diehard fans of Nicki Minaj, and I'm saying, because like I'm going to see her come July 22nd in Atlanta. You know, I'm going to drive down to Atlanta and go see her and rent a hotel room, and I done paid, you know, well over $200-something for my tickets. And I know as far as them in New York, you know, it's kind of harder for them to get around. They just can't drive because it's so busy. So, you know, they catching trains, catching buses, or doing whatever they can or may be to get there to see you. And you pull out on them at the last minute. If you felt kind of like you didn't want to do, you know, the show in the first place, you should have just been like, I'm not doing the show. Don't get your fans hyped up and thinking and spending their hard-earned working money, because I'm a working man, and you know, it takes a lot to just be spending out on a celebrity hundreds of dollars at time, which, yeah, we paying you $100, but you got to add the gas, you got to add the mileage on a car, you got to add, you know, the time that people might have came from somewhere else, another state, another city, to come see you. So add a hotel room, you know, on top of that. You got to look at all of that too. It's bigger. You know, I can understand where you come from. You was upset and you was, you know, peed off about it because you took your time out of your tour to come do a show for them. But at the same time, it's bigger. Sometimes being an artist and being the number one, you know, artist in your bracket for right now, or whatever the case may be, no shade or anything like that, but, you know, being the number one, you know, artist right now, it's a lot of things that you got to sacrifice. You know, it's grit your teeth and do whatever. You had the platform to where, you know, you could have came on stage and said, you know, put my dick in your face, put my dick in your face. I know I can't sing, but you could have said that and boom, you know, say whatever. Y'all think I'm pop? You know, I just did a commercial, just shot a commercial. You know, when I flew to the set, though, I ain't driving commercial, whatever you say on your song, and drop that. You know what I mean? And did what you got to do. Those are times that you prove people wrong, because they see what your boiling points is. They see that they can push a button and say, "Oh, I know how to get her ready. I know how to get her mad, whatever. So we're gonna say this. We're gonna do this," and then they gonna get you upset and all riled up about it, and you gonna pull out. You know what I mean? And you got to look at your fans. It's bigger than this DJ Rosenberg guy that's on Hot 97. saying what he gonna say. This is DJ. This is personality. This is what he's supposed to do. Like Charlamagne. Charlamagne says a lot of things to different artists and stuff. And, you know, some of them don't be running. Look at the whole Lil Mama incident. She stood there and stood her ground and did what she did and cried. Yeah, but she was still there and she still, you know, was real enough to say, forget it. It is what it is, you know. So I just kind of feel like, you know, that's something that you should have did as a person, as a, you know, not even just an artist, but just, you know, as a person, you know, motivating millions and millions and thousands of people that's seeing you. I sat here for like good 4 to 5 hours thinking that you coming. You know, luckily I had the day off, you know, and it's some other stuff that I had planned on doing, but I stopped doing what I was doing to come watch you and see how you was going to perform. And you didn't even show up. And I kind of feel left out, even though I didn't pay out of my pocket for this particular show. But it's just like, you know, that time was money, you know, and I chose to watch you because I wanted to see you perform, and then you turn around and pull out. And my butt was over here hurting and numb because I've been sitting at this chair for so long waiting on you. And then luckily I was by a computer to where I can go log in and see that you wasn't even performing no more. You know, they could have made an announcement or something on a Hot 97 stage if you wasn't going to perform. And Tiger performed. He did what he did. He did a good job because he's a real good rap artist. I've been following Tiger since Put the Lime in the Coconut, that song. So, but he did a good job. But I don't know if he was not supposed to perform. He just got on stage before it all happened or whatever. But yeah, like you shouldn't do that as an artist. I mean, you headlining the show. So forget what he's saying. What you gonna do at the BET Awards? You know what I mean? They crack on people at the BET Awards all the time. So if Samuel L. Jackson say something, you gonna pull out of the BET Award because somebody said something about you? No. Like that shouldn't have happened. And you know, I'm not her, but I do apologize to, you know, her Ken Barbs and her Barbs that done came, you know, far or whatever. Some people came from out of town just to see that. I was gonna go personally see the Summer Jam tour, the concert, because you was there, and you know I could just be in New York and just doing something else different. But luckily I didn't, because I would have kind of been upset because I'm down south and I would have flew so far, and then you wouldn't even have showed. So I would really been peed off. Like, can somebody please reimburse me for my ticket, because that was just a waste of time. Like, you know, my hotel, all of this. So you got to look at it like that. You know, I don't know if you got paid for the show, but sometimes just forget it, you know. And as far as like, you know, it just wasn't right. But I just hope you don't do that to the show that I'm going to, you know, July 22nd. I really, 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 really hope that you don't pull out on that show. You know, I don't know who else going to be on that tour. I don't know if you have any opening acts or whatnot, or, you know, anybody hosting the show. But I would be kind of upset because, once again, I done spent the well amount. You know, I done bought like 3 tickets to come see you. And, you know, my drive, gas, because gas is high as a recession. Gas, and also just my hotel room or whatnot. So I really hope you don't do that again, because it's gonna end up not being a good thing. It's gonna bite you in the butt, because it's kind of like the Twitter situation, how some fans was upset that you deleted your Twitter, all because of one person. So just, I mean, you doing really good, you doing successful, you know, you are successful. So just forget the haters, let them hate, let them say whatever they gonna say, and just do you. Like, don't let that discourage you or want to stop you in a way, because it could have been other people out there looking at you that maybe want to do other things with you, and then found out that you put out the show. So it's all about that. I understand you got so many followers and doing your thing, but it's like, you know, you can't keep doing that, because everybody got an opinion, you know, and then you just show them different. That means where I come from, Flint, Michigan, is saying if somebody got something to say about you, you don't sit around and be mad about it. Just show them differently. Or tell them straight up, face to face, what? Clearly, like they say, clearly you don't know me. Or clearly I'm about to rock the stage. Thank you, you know. So, from that, I'm going to the whole incident. Prior is I'm gonna stay on the page of the Summer Jam. It's gonna be I'm talking about now. Funk Master Flex during his set